Hello and welcome back to the show. Titan versus NiP on Cobble is going to be the match coming up because HellRaisers are running extremely late. Fortunately for them, we were able to switch things around. Otherwise, it would have been a forfeit loss. Anyway, so Cobblers coming up. I mean, we're having Cobblers regardless and NiP, but the team is going to be different. Titan first.
They used to be pretty good on Cobble.
Yeah,
on the area in the era of Maniac, of course. But now these days, things are a little bit different. Maniac's no longer in the team. They got shox in there, which is quite interesting, isn't it? Having shox in the lineup now.
It's interesting, Dan. That's what it is.
Yeah, so of course, that really changes the dynamics of how the team plays, and Scream is joined as well. So it's hard to say exactly how the new Titan's going to be on this map, but you know, one thing you know about Titan is that they have Existence leading the crew. So they, you know, Titan always seems to be like a disciplined team. They always have an approach, so you can expect them to be prepared. And I would favor Titan a little bit here, but not too much, especially from what we saw earlier with NiP. And we're jumping into the pistol round, James. We can't really talk about our expectations. We're ready to jump into the action.
Indeed, NiP all headed over towards B bomb site, but shox has already flanked towards A, which means that there are going to be 4 Titan players here to defend the B bomb site, although they do have to be paranoid about the drop zone where GetRight is indeed lurking. No frags for either side yet. We've got a double chicken coop play here from the CT side. First they're going to trade on either side. The bomb is quite close to Smith actually. He's going to come out and just kill Xizt before running out of bullets here. Forest versus 3 now, and he will get taken down by shox.
I thought that was really cool there. It was actually kind of nuts how long Existence survived by the chicken huts. I mean, he survived for ages and even got a kill. And then there was this confusion as Smith, you know, was hiding with him. Then like pops out and he's like, okay, I'm gonna start fighting people now because this is like Existence is staying alive for really long. And then they didn't know where he was because of the silencer. It's really confusing. But yeah, Titan with a nice start there, and NiP forced to go for a force buy, and in goes the drop play. This is something that can really be easily anticipated by Titan, and here it is, RpK working with the FAMAS. Forest is going to be in there as well. It's not necessarily like amazing engagements here, especially against Scream where only your head is showing, but hey, they'll get a single kill out of it and open up the A-bomb side.
Ooh, they could get a plant. They're going to both go for the double peek and get that frag as well. And Smith is soon to go to follow. So now Scream and Existence are going to have to play the close quarters game. No, they won't, Dad. Because they're going to force the issue here. And
Scream.
the NiP players will fall.
Screamoo.
Scream you? You Japanese? Mate?
Korean.
Oh,
Going
Korean.
for the Korean StarCraft commentator thing.
Screamoo! They had the U in Korea as well. South Korea, excuse me.
Yeah.
I would like to have a tour of North Korea one day.
A tour of North Korea, good luck.
Thank you.
I don't know that you'll see anything that you that you want to see. Then they coddle you somewhat as a foreigner. You only have to see certain things.
NiP on the eco once more. Some money spent on Kevlar. And I wonder, like, again, this is an eco from NiP. Xizt, for example, has gone for Kevlar helmet P250. GetRight, Kevlar P250. No smokes on any of these players. Again, if they can get close on long, maybe they can get a one-shot onto shox. But what is the overall objective here? They're fairly spread out for the time being. Just Xizt dueling on his own, and his armor will be lost. So, like, is the aim to like get a bomb plant here, or are they going for a full round win? Spending a little bit of money. Because again, like on Mirage, for example, Titan have an execute to get a bomb plant in with this kind of money spent, but they'll spend it on a lot of nades.
Yeah, I feel like because they went for the force buy already, that they're definitely buying the next rounds. They'll have AKs and stuff. I feel like they care more about trying to find ways to get kills in this round, because they got like what 3 kills in the previous round, so that's good economic damage. And considering that they're guaranteed a buy in this round no matter what. Yeah, I feel like the play to find damage is better.
I respect that.
Yeah, at least I think so anyway. And I think they didn't really do much of anything. I mean, they got a kill there, I think, but
yeah,
Titan
I mean,
survived well.
I think if Xizt is going to have full armor, then he can potentially like be a bit of a meat shield to get more numbers in there to trade. Anyway, there's a big presence from Titan towards the B bomb site to start things off. And with no initial aggression there from NiP, they will move a player over towards A. In the meantime, Kobe has been announced.
This is really annoying for Titan. They lost the guy already. Now, nades come in, but again, Like, you don't have to fully commit behind this. One thing that did kind of plague them against Fnatic was playing too slow against the counter grenades that the CTs invariably throw on the B platform. Now Xizt is looking over them. Oh wow, RpK is going to find a kill which will equalize the situation, and once again this is the problem of waiting around, especially when you have the advantage and you're in position. Giving the CT players some time to work into some positions. But Xizt, once again, he was key in the game against Fnatic, and seems like he's key here again. It gets a nice opening, and that's going to be Friberg in through drop zone as well as allu. And NiP are all over this B bomb site. Just Scream is left alive against 2 players. And playing this long-range game is something that Scream is quite adept at. However, he won't find the fast kills, and that's going to be a problematic for Scream. He spotted 1 player, though. He knows where both are. He knows the other guy planted. And here he goes in his approach with that M4. And they know where Scream is as well. Allu's close. He's looking for that hip shot there with that AWP, the no-scope. But Xizt will find the kill anyway. So 2 players remaining in this round for NiP. They win their buy round, though. They win.
Good start for NiP post-buy. Let's look at the money here for Titan. Lacking some nades. Got the AWP onto SmithZz. No helmet, so this is a good buy. We've seen some other matches earlier today where in this situation the helmets were unnecessarily bought when they could have got a kit. You can see a kit on existence here with full nades as well. So, 2 towards A early on this time from Titan. And they're going to boost onto this ledge. So a bit of an off angle there. Who knows if that will make the difference. We shall have to see. NiP do seem headed towards the long area with 2 people, 1 person underpass, and then 2 just holding formation towards the B bomb sites.
Just chilling at the moment. SmithZz will find the kill onto Xizt. Well done to SmithZz. I mean, Xizt has been such a problem in that B plat. He's been playing it so well. I mean, although that said, NiP do like to send Forest down there as well, as he's so good with those rifles. But in this round now, NiP are playing at a disadvantage. They realize that it has to be a play into position, and that's what GetRight's doing, going for the lurk. And RpK, what a defense there on A long. He's also got some help as well, so NiP's push is being completely shut down. This really sucks for GetRight, who's in a great position, but he needs teammates to play off of. Now in he goes, as Forest is going to double back in towards B. This could be really awesome here for NiP. If GetRight can find a sneaky kill, and he's going to completely distract Titan. But they're 2 to a bomb site, and Forest has to act quickly with that 9 HP. Yeah,
there are 15 seconds here for the conversion to be made, and now he's got to dance through the bullets of SmithZz and make it, otherwise the bomb's going to be lost. SmithZz goes down, so does Existence. 7 seconds left, and this plant is going to come in with GetRight holding down the double doors area, and it's a long rotation from Titan, but they have a potential flank coming in. Forest just gets around the box in time and manages to AWP Scream as well. Thank you, SmithZz, he will say. shox versus 2. That Molotov will give his position away based on the trajectory. Look at GetRight. He's going all the way around to flank from the drop zone. shox just waiting. He knows GetRight's alive. Doesn't know where he is, though. shox has to fake. He's got no kits here, and he's got no more HP for us to finish him off from the platform as well.
Wow. That's an amazing round from Forest.
It's insane.
That's amazing.
If SmithZz wins that duel, the round's over.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Wow. Forest. What a great time for Forest to come alive. Alright, so Titan on the eco now. There's not really all that much for them to play with, so let's see if they can get lucky. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like they'll get lucky, because NiP are just going to run straight up towards A. Going through middle as well. Middle's a really nice choice. There's a lot less to deal with than going long from the angles. And here's Titan running up as a unit. Just like they're on their marching drills together. The spray comes in. Friberg's going to slap them all down. And there's just shox who's left over. So good luck, shox. Good luck, my friend.
He's dead, that.
Poor
shox has died. shox is no more. 3-3. Things tied up. Titan have crap money. They're going to go for the buy, including a Mag 7 on SmithZz. So he's gone from long range to extremely shorts in 3 rounds.
Existence does not like plants. Or plant pots, I suppose, more specifically. The plants are collateral in this.
Do you realize how many fruits require bees in order to exist? It's a lot of fruit, Dan. Moving swiftly on. GetRight with the Mag MP7. The Mag 10 to take down SmithZz. RpK to trade for him. got advanced player in shox here towards A long, and he's got a player in top support as well. Allu just casually walking and shooting RpK in the face. Going to weaken the A bomb site. Now we've got 2 CT stuck around the T's actually. Friberg stopping Scream from rotating back to the site, and now we have shox in a weird lurker situation where he's in a 2 versus 4 situation for us to take him down at close range with the AWP. Who knows if he was scoped? Existence now can do no damage. He will fall to Allu, just finding the headshots today with that AK-47.
Hey, NiP look really good at the moment. They're building solid bank. They're showing, you know, really good good strength when it comes to the ability to frag, the ability to clutch. They're getting some good positions going on. They've had some good mid-round calls happening. You know, NiP are already showing a well-developed Cobble game at the moment, and it's something that Titan are going to have to try and deal with on their next buy. But again, you know, NiP, they should be trying to aim at the 10-round mark or so on the T side. And Friberg opens things up here. Again, they're just up against pistols, so not much to really expect. But I do like that we got the get right sawn off. So it's a trend that started to happen, I guess, popularized by JW. But again, as you pointed out before, like, you can make a lot of money with that weapon, and you can really hold on to it if you want. Although he did find an AK on the floor, so of course going to pick that up. Titan, 3 rounds still. NiP 5.
I was going to make a joke and say I like making money with a swan-off shotgun, but I actually know someone who used to be a bank robber, and he actually told me how you use a shotgun in a hostage situation.
What are you talking about?
I'm not joking, but wait till another eco round.
What are you talking about?
NiP with a 2-man advantage now. Double AWPs coming out for Titan. shox going to pick up one as well for us, continuing the AWP shenanigans here for the Swedish side. A reasonable amount of nades left for Titan. If NiP were to go for and execute, then there's a lot of potential for some counter flashes. But will NiP go for the pick game? They're just charging around the map at the moment.
Okay. Very slow and easy does it. NiP with a very slow pace this round, but they do have some pretty sick forward positioning towards the CT ramp, actually. There is actually Friberg. He's pushing all the way up at the moment. Scream's going to find him soon enough. And the flashes go in. There's the engagement. Scream gets the kill. But in the meanwhile, ninjas in pajamas are moving swiftly onto the B-bomb site. So a bit of distraction caused. But to be honest, the positioning isn't too bad here for Titan as they look to go for the defense. The bomb needs to be planted more or less immediately. Looks like we'll have that coming in for NiP. But SmithZz is in position to stop it. We'll get a nice tag there onto Get Right. So now NiP are bleeding at this point. They're really struggling to make inroads into this round. Allu will try to open up something. SmithZz comes straight back in. Great flick there from SmithZz. And that will be that. And once again, NiP, a little bit too spread out, a little bit too slow. Titan, a little bit too solid. Very
good hold to survive with 4 players when you have double AWPs on the go and save both of them. So NiP have a few buys left in them should they continue losing rounds. They've only lost 1 so far in a recent streak. So we'll have to wait and see. Titan needs to hold again though. If they get broken in this round, then who knows? We could be looking at 10-5 pass for NiP. I don't know what just happened, but loads of people have lost a little bit of life. The counter flash is coming in. NiP jumping into the flames here, trying to find frag. SmithZz trying to get the kill before Forrest turns around, can't do it in time. Man advantage for the CTs as all the players dance around the smoke here. Scream coming in to take down Forrest. There will be no plant anytime soon for these NiP players. And Nade coming in isn't finding Xizt, who only has 15 HP.
Yeah, this feels so unwinnable here for NiP. They have so little going for them at this point. Look at this line of defense from Titan. Scream there by the chicken hut, just able to put in any amount of damage or spotting that he wants to. All he has to do is actually spot there and just draw fire for his teammates to move in. That's all he really needs to do. And you can see RpK is covering the drop zone approach as Existence. Oh wow, Existence will go down. Double face coming in now from the remainder of NiP, but RpK gets himself the refrag. And Xizt, there's not much left for him to do. And once again, I mean, NiP had a really fast pace there. Of course, SmithZz spotted it immediately, but their pace should be so overwhelming. They should at least be able to get the bomb down there, but I don't know how Titan even held on, how they slowed them down so much.
Bit of a blitzkrieg attempt there. Now NiP changing things up. We're going to have 4 AWPs on the go. We did see a glimpse.
What is Existence doing with his AUG?
I think he's just checking his spray down. Spray control.
He's not.
Well, how do I use this gun? Oh, c'est bon. Voilà, c'est parti. We saw the scope come out from Friberg at the last round of the CT half for NiP as well. Maybe this becomes a more reasonable choice with this nerf to the Silence M4. Anyway, somewhere else on the map we are seeing many Titan players fall, but there are 3 NiP players headed towards the A bomb site where only Existence remains. This position Forest made popular over jumping Mag 7 a long time ago, but the map has since changed.
Can he do it? 5 players, 1 org. He takes down 1. He's got the org still. Plenty of bullets, but no.
5 players, can he do it?
Maybe not. What, maybe that was a misbuy even, I don't know. I don't know.
Well, unless he was trying to buy an AWP or a scout, it's unlikely.
Like, the stats on the org just kind of suck. It's really annoying, actually. I feel like it should be... Again, like, I feel like it should be more be more viable, because it's compared to the Creek, which is actually really legit, it just sucks. But, again, the CTs do have, like, already an extra gun, so extra rifle.
So, ninjas in pajamas with an early presence towards the A bomb site. There are 2 Titan players towards long to try and hold things down here. Although NiP are going for an A split actually, which is going to split the Titan players now. They're in a position where they could be traded. Nice shot by allu onto Scream. Only shox now to defend against 4 NiP players, Dan.
Here we go. shox in a corner. Admiring the foliage. Just for a moment. Observing the fragility of life, James. The circle of life.
How pretty that.
Here goes the pop flashes. shox goes through the smoke. Oh no. What is he doing? Xizt jumping around. Is gonna be Friberg that gets the kill, but that was a little bit awkward. And SmithZz is gonna give it a try now as well. But he's got an AWP instead of an AUG. He is standing large and in charge. Is SmithZz up on the roof? Not the best position, exposed from all sides. Friberg will find that kill, and it's just a couple of FAMAs in now from Titan. This seems like a very disjointed effort in this defense.
What was that
Titan.
great wonder of the world, where it was like this giant statue with the 2 legs?
The Colossus?
Colossus of Rhodes, right? SmithZz thought he was the Colossus of Rhodes, Dan. But no, he was just a target.
Where did you learn that about the World of Wonders from? I learned it from playing Civilization when I was like 4 years old.
I learned it presumably from the internet. I don't know.
Did you never play Civilization?
No.
Oh,
I played Rise of Nations.
God.
I played Rise of Nations. I've never played Civilization or Command and Conquer.
Oh my god, this just gets worse.
But I played Rise of Nations, mate. I was on a Microsoft type. Let's go.
Jesus.
I used to get a terracotta army. Used to just spawn an army for you so you could go around like evolving. And then you go and you just have like this army just standing around. Like thugs on the street corner, Dan. Outside the chicken shop. Do you dare go and get your fried chicken? Versus my terracotta army. Double AWP, single sawn-off play for the terrorist side here, the NiP side, the ninjas in pajamas.
Excuse me?
Well, I don't know, but if you had a bad breakfast. Friberg coming in really fast, looking to add to his quota. More skulls to the mantelpiece. Screaming shots to rain, it is an anti-eco here from the NiP side. Ooh, back of the head.
Oh my god. shox. You beast. Scream looking for some shots. Zone, but Friberg, he just basically could just butt him with the sawn off there. It's a pretty meaty gun.
Did you want to hear the rest of my bank robber story after this round?
Just so you guys know, when he said one of my friends is a bank robber, it's not me, just so you know. Just to clear myself.
So, somebody I used to do business with, not when he was bank robbing, obviously. Worth noticing. Like
what kind of business would he do?
So let me get that quickly. Let me get that quickly. So for he was a bank robber a while ago, and he did his time in prison, and then he changed his life afterwards. But the point was, once I was in a meeting with him, and he was telling me how you don't point the shotgun at a hostage because it makes them nervous, and blah 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 blah.
I learned that from playing
Civilization.
No.
We'll get back to it later.
Yeah.
shox and SmithZz coming in with 2 super fast frags onto Friberg and Xizt. Good aggression towards B, T main as well, as it's called in the game, which is the path towards the plateau of B. 2 Titan players now having a look over there. Well, Get Right's just looking towards the underpass area at the moment, but SmithZz is moving in on his position, and the NiP team are thinning out. Nice frag through the smoke there by Get Right. It's interesting because before the CTs would all be spraying through the smoke with silenced M4s. which don't have any tracers, but the M4A4s have tracers, so you can punish them for it. Get right, it's all alone now in a cold world. French Chateau, and he's being chased by French and Belgian players, Dan.
Oh my god. This guy is an assassin. Shox, the assassin.
Titan have a fair amount of rounds on the CT half.
8-6 is the score. And NiP, I'm hoping that they can close that 9th one, because you can see, we've seen how powerful the T side is on Cobble lately. So, looks like a pretty even match so far. And a lot of grenades on Titan. This should bode very well. That has seemed to be the problem for NiP, handling some of those delays that get caused by these grenades. But Screaming will pick up an aggressive kill already, as we get Titan with 3 players taking a lot of map control towards the A side of the map. And NiP, they're very spread out at the moment. They don't really have much real estate to work with. Titan are all over this, and they've got a 3-man setup here on long now. That's kind of nuts, actually, that they have a 3-man setup here this late into the round. Normally, you would expect to see things back away, but hey, does it even matter? We've got NiP just gunning them down. They might not expect that there's another player here. This could be the massive play that Titan need to save themselves in this round. He's waiting for more players, but he'll finally eliminate allu, and that tells them so much. That Existence didn't see anybody else. They should surely know that it's got to be B right now. Going for the rotation. SmithZz picks up the first kill. That's going to slow down the approach of NiP. Perfectly done. And now this is going to be tough for the Ninjas to pull this round out of the bag.
I think SmithZz half smoked himself off, so he only has to worry about one angle here. But what is the play of NiP? Again, a man disadvantage. RpK's been spotted. RpK's been taken down. SmithZz waiting for the trade frag. There's a trade frag, but a bomb carrier is still in the vicinity for us now. Maybe, oh, he went to run away. Maybe he didn't realize. He tagged SmithZz straight through the middle of the wall. He has to find a frag here. He's only got 12 seconds to get the bomb down. And Existence is just going to play cat and mouse. And it served the bomb at the end, courtesy of SmithZz.
Must see. I'm sure he said to SmithZz, that SmithZz saved his ass. See us go now. Been practicing, James.
Or have you?
I haven't actually.
Good. Okay, I was going to say, good for you, Dad. I want to be supportive with your, your activities and so on.
I should commentate.
That sounded like I'm your dad. I want to support you in your, the things you do.
The things
I want to be there for you, Dan.
You don't even know what they are. You say you care, but you don't even know what I do.
Hey, I know you climb walls.
Okay, so this is not. I mean, it looks good for NiP, but we have to see how Titan will actually handle this T side of theirs, because again, they are more of a new team, but I think the roles within this team should actually really help them with Cobble, because you got Shox, he can be that guy, he can be your Olafmeister, he can be that powerhouse that just abuses those duels on the B plateau. You got a lot of strength in the ability of SmithZz to open up with the AWP and Scream and RpK to get the entries towards the A side of the map. There's a lot of strong potential for this team individually for this T side. So looking forward to that. And SmithZz is going to actually take a kill. Aggressive play there from allu. He was going for the information, and well, he got some information, but he also got killed. So it's pretty bad right now for NiP. 3 players now. Yeah,
he got that DDoS information straight to the face, Dan. The bomb was behind the statue towards the area towards underpass. I'm assuming it wasn't seen, but the entire team is headed in that direction. NiP is slowly moving west towards that A-bomb site, but will they get there in time? How many headshots can be found by the player on the site, which I think is indeed Forest. Got 2 players to contend with, neither will go down. 4 versus 2 again, it's all headshots here to change things up. Get Right's moving towards the site, but I think he will have been heard, and the flank should come in pretty fast. Not needed though. He will get popped like a grape between 2 fingers, Dan.
So this is going to be an interesting spot for NiP. I mean, they can force up and see if they get lucky on the aggression or go for a stack. Now it's
allu's forced up as well.
Pretty hard. It's pretty hard to predict what the T's are going to do, but so they've gone kind of halfway. 3 members towards A long, and they might just pull something out of the bag here. got a kill from allu. Just no, it comes in for Get Right. allu actually has to reload and falls back, but they spotted the majority of the lineup. But Titan, they can hold on, they can fall back, they can wait, they can rotate. They've got so much to work with as Xizt goes forwards to try to spot if there actually will be B. Doesn't even matter at this point. There's not many players left here on the NiP side. Over Titan are having some problems.
Well, yeah, but they're rotating or trying to rotate over towards the B bomb site, but Xizt is in a position where he can hear them running. So he should be able to raise the alarm for his teammates, but he needs to either get some frags or stay alive. He will do neither of the two. And his teammates could get caught in isolation. Friberg coming in with the Huan-Dig onto Scream. Now it's a 2 versus 1 situation. Allu with the Deagle again. In that first engagement, he was firing the Deagle a bit too quickly for it to be reasonably accurate.
Pow.
SmithZz will MP7 him into oblivion.
See ya. Okay.
If you crouch with the Deagle, you can get two meat shots off fairly consistently, but you need a little bit of patience. If you just spam it, then it's going to be too fast.
So still the kind of anti-eco buy. In fact, Scream only has a P250 actually, which is quite interesting. Perhaps he's going to find his teammate SmithZz in the next round. We'll see. Maybe shox will do that. He's got a Mag 10. I guess he won't though. Maybe shox will op.
Maybe they'll get all their guns and throw them out of the chateau then. Maybe they'll do that.
Maybe. There it is. First kill coming in from Scream as the bomb site is taken over. Handily done by Titan. So just moving in, nice anti-eco play. Again, I like the B anti-eco play the most because you can have your back against the wall, you can Molotov the close positions, and then after you push forwards, boom, you have like an amazing vantage point. Big ranges, you're all together, you're all looking the same way. It's so easy to trade for each other. It's just so easy to anti-eco there. But you don't want to do it all the time. You don't want to do every single anti-eco because then you get too predictable. And well, anyway, 10-8 now, so Mag 10 being held on by shox and SmithZz, keeping the MP7 as well. So they're going full economy mode.
Yeah, no in-flight meals for them, Dan. 2-round advantage for the Titan side. They've got the Molotovs to try and clear the path to victory. NiP will definitely want to get in their way. Some interesting smokes going down towards the long area, as is the bomb at the moment. Titan are in a position to get themselves some 1v1s here towards long, although allu is moving in to help, but can't get there in time. Forest falling to an MP7. Titan may be banking on some helmets being lacking on the NiP side, and they would be correct in that fact, due to the force buy in the previous round. So 4 versus 3. Bomb is rotating away from A, where there are 2 players. shox was in the drop area, just lurking, trying to stop the rotation, but he will get taken out. But the CTs are continuing to rotate away from B. Will the sound cue be heard by Xizt here? Will he get back in time? Similar situation to a previous round. He's going to be playing around a rock while his teammates are slowly rotating one by one. But Titan might be in very strong positions once they all get here.
Xizt behind the boulder, tricky boulder. Oh, does it even matter at this point? Scream and SmithZz pick up frags respectively, and RpK finishes the job. And oh my god, there's a hit squad running around the entire map there from Titan. And look at the money on this team. That economic play really paid off because NiP are on eco now. Existence is going to go with the P90. That kind of tells me, and shox goes Mag 10. So this kind of tells me that, you know, they're going to play pretty aggressively and again play towards B here. Probably get them jumping down drop zone, all that kind of business, as well as going to the B plats. And you can play so fast when you get the P90. This is exactly it. Oh my god, he's actually going to crater. I love it. That's hilarious. It doesn't matter. Like, doesn't matter. But quite funny.
Existence versus existence.
Existence versus world. So SmithZz.
He was killed by the G-Man, Dan.
And 12-8. Now is Titan are starting to really get closer and closer to winning this one. NiP need to get themselves back in the game, and to do so, they have chosen a many-scoped approach.
They've chosen the dark arts, Dan. The dark arts.
The approach of the many scopes. The many barreled guns. Many long barrel guns.
Chicken has fallen down. Let us take a moment. AWP has been announced, but when will the auto sniper? We saw this on another match today as well. Will it be more effective on this occasion? I think the last time we saw the auto sniper today, it was like 1 kill and done. Xizt will be hoping for more on this occasion. Again, Titan with numbers towards long A, stretching NiP to the max, or at least trying to.
A lot of info GetRight has been able to pick up there by drop zone because of the boost. But they don't know the bomb is there, but they hear the stepping. The stepping can really mean anything, of course. It's actually kind of good to hear the stepping there for the T side, because it means that you slow rotation down, you keep their interest, they don't know what's going on. They see people towards A, but they hear stepping at B. It's highly confusing.
See allu starting to get hungry for information. Oh, can he see the shadow from that position?
Flanky flank is coming in. Does it matter, James? Is it going to be like that flank from before? Well, Scream is going to be able to take 2 quick entries there, but he's alone. Completely alone, but he'll take another kill as he tries to clutch this. One! Oh my god, Scream! Please stop! That's amazing! 4 kills already for him, and he's got the bomb. He's against GetRight now, and GetRight ran all the way around from the lurk, and he will spray Scream down and dash his chances in this round.
GetRight's and obviously Dan, GetRight's in the last place he was expected to be. The only place Scream was not checking. What an amazing play by Scream. But I'm not sure about this AWP position from Forest because he got caught in the middle of nowhere in the previous match as well, trying to AWP from there, and he's got caught there again this time. I think he's just trying to get that more information. But even if he was to find a shot there, I mean, he's susceptible to being traded. So I think it would be better if he was playing closer to connector, considering the position that allu had as well. So NiP going to go for the force now. They did win the round, but they're still having to force because of the economical impact that round had on them. Xizt with a jumping Nova. shox surely hears it. shox will punish with those new hitboxes. 2 more players to fight with here, but shox is just running distraction. The bomb is headed over towards the A site.
And there's even a second player here. Existence can maybe even find that AK potentially. He's going to back away, but he's been spotted. We can really see that, just as you said, that's starting to really delay this rotation. Forest has got the mag, though. He's going to have to come out with something rather special with that mag 7.
How hungry is he for information? The pop flash has come in, and RpK has not taken the corner properly. That's him going to go down. Scream has no idea where he's getting shot from. Existence to trade, but that not checking the corner could be what crushes Titan in this round. Friberg being taken down by Existence, evening things up. There's an AWP on either side here, and the bomb is still on the floor, just now being retrieved by Titan.
I'm kind of shocked here. No one checking that corner. I can't believe it, but great shot there from up high from SmithZz. allu is going to go down, and now he just has to find that bomb. He knows GetRight's lurking. Couple of shots into the chest of GetRight, but he will survive because GetRight is a gangster. He's not actually, but he's pretty badass.
How would you know? He could be.
He might be.
Could be running a racket, Dan.
He very well could be. Well, Titan 12 rounds, but NiP they're starting to close. They're up to that 10 now. Forest going to hang on to that mag, but yeah, that play, like they pop flashed the position. One of the players should have checked that. I don't know. Anyway,
well, RpK tried to, but he didn't do it properly. That's the problem. So the push is coming in there, a fast push from Titan. This time they're committing to the A side, it seems, but the frags are not going in their favour. 4 super fast frags for NiP, only losing 1 player. Shock and awe not going in the favour of Titan there. NiP closing the gap. Look at the money onto Titan now as well. They could go for a buy here with Smith going for a deagle or something. He's only got 2.5k, but the rest of his team are in buy area, and indeed they will.
Wow. That was that's such a fast round. Everyone died in like 5 seconds. Insane. Okay, so a bit more of an aggressive position from NiP on the A side of the map. They will be able to gain some info that way. And force Titan to use some grenades to get into those choke points, which is always good. That's why we'll give them some information as well. 2 players hanging out by the B platform, and that's going to be Existence using that position to eliminate Friberg. Oh! God, shox in with a shot. Auto sniper down straight away, and he has given his team some space to work with. tossing over the flash there as allu's going to start spotting. He's also moving in from A long. The bomb has been spotted there as well. It's on Scream. Oh, great shot there from RpK going straight in. Allu falls, and now it's a 2-on-2. I don't know how they've done it, but Titan have worked their way into that bomb plant situation on the A bomb site. And in comes the assault from Forest and Get Right. But this crossfire looks pretty dangerous.
It's a nice crossfire, but RpK's been engaged in a 1 versus 1, and he's going to go down for Forest, leaving Scream alone in a 2 versus 1 now, but it is Scream. Single tap to find Forest, and he needs to do the same for Get Right, and Scream only has 9 HP remaining. Get Right's going to jump up and get shot straight in the face by Scream.
Yeah.
What can we say? Scream.
Scream, man. Scream. That's why.
Worth that money.
That's why he's on the team. Tapping is his way of life. Tapping is a way of life. 13-11. Tyson closing in. NiP with a very horrible buy. They'll be forced to eco if they lose this, I think so. This is pretty crucial that they don't lose this round. This is going to be a very big turning point, and we've got Xizt there. Just with the P250 behind the smoke, he's going to be taking a very nasty off angle. And if it's just one player who's going to try to push that spot, it's going to be pretty hard for him to check everything. Xizt very well might get a kill on a gun, and that would also change the round. Shox and Existence on Tech 9s. Titan not with a perfect buy either. This round means so much to both teams. Forest finding a kill by A long. And we're looking for trades here from Titan. There goes the push. Shox straight down though. Straight past Xizt's position, but Friberg is there of course. And Titan are all over the place in this round.
Indeed, and the bomb has essentially been lost here. And now the bomb is no longer relevant. And another round for NiP. Can buy some more now. You can see Xizt just had the pistol there. And Titan are in an interesting situation. Their money is pretty bad. They have 1 round to play with. Gonna buy a little bit here and there. 2 flashes onto Shox and Kevlar onto Smith. So let's see what they do. I'm expecting more structure with this than we would normally see from other teams with similar buys. There's the first flash going to get him into the underpass area. And what will be the play with the second flash? Again, they're moving fast to try and close the gap. Smith not checking all the corners. Didn't really have time though. The pop flash doesn't work out properly, but the push, they're going to try and get the bomb plant here. They need to. Allu with a free man though. It's going to make it hard. Scream it, running away. Not much he can do. And again, the thing I want to just focus on here is that obviously that flash failed and it could have been a lot better for them, but Titan had structure in that situation, whereas previous teams that we've seen today in that situation, okay, we're going to buy this and that, and they're going to spread across the map, not really play on a numbers advantage, and they just get taken down 1 by 1. So there was more structure in that approach from Titan at least.
The problem is 2 rounds ago when Titan had a buy, they didn't get a single kill. NiP, if they just got 2 kills on NiP, their economy would have been really, really awful in that round, but now it's looking pretty awesome, and they've managed to close that distance. That lead has now just disappeared. 13 all rounds. And the buy comes in to an extent. It's kind of quasi-buy for Titan. And they have Tech 9s to play with, looking for the fast pace. NiP trying to maximize the ranges that they play from on the A-bomb site at least.
Oh, this is bad. This is bad.
Forest needs to come out with a pretty insane play to deal with all these oncoming players. There's the first player found. Scans for the second, but he's not going to be fast enough for RpK. We have Scream though. Close for that Tech 9. There's the first player down. Allu by the doors as well. We'll get the kill though, as Existence and Shox are now in a 2-on-2 against Xizt and Allu. Still doable here for Titan.
Indeed, this could have even ended up worse than the current situation for NiP. We'll come back to that later. So Shox lurking in the underpass area. And Titan trying to discern where these 2 players are. If they can take down 1 more, then that would be great for them, but they're not going to be able to do that. Both falling to Allu. Now the reason I was super worried for NiP there is not only because Forest is alone on the site on his own, but once he goes down, and he will surely go down, NiP are up against Tech 9s and on the wrong side of choke points where they could easily be one-tapped. So that was actually a catastrophic situation for NiP. They got through it with the skin in their teeth, take the lead, and they have a full buy as well into this round. So things going well for them. Again, the last time we saw them in the FACEIT League, they had 3 matches in 1 day and they went 1 for 2. This is the second of 3 matches for them tonight, and they are 0 for 1 at the moment, looking to make it 1 for 1.
Shox once again looking to get a quick kill. He'll take down Xizt with an S as he strikes him down with an AK. And he's got himself a forward position as well. And the pressure this puts onto NiP is pretty dire. And you can see how that opens up the drop zone to be attacked by Titan. And I wonder if they're going to come back and try to abuse that. And this would really show you their knowledge of CT rotation for them to go and abuse the drop zone. Now there can only really be one player guarding that drop, and they're going to send just Existence down there as the rest of the team go in through B plat. But actually, that said, no one's going drop, in fact. It's shox on the bomb site though, and RPK also opening up onto Get Right that will secure this round for Titan. There's nothing that NiP can do in this situation. They realize that. They're going to fall back out and save the weapons. Their economy is not super amazing here, so they've got to look after it, as there are a few rounds left to be played. And here goes the hunt. A pack of animals. Titan looking to eliminate their prey as they run. Tail between legs.
I can only, I think NiP just assumed that nobody was on the plateau there when Friberg was jumping through the smoke, but he had a teammate holding an angle. But since Friberg had his gun out anyway, and they were both behind the smoke, I know 2 of the 3 players had flashbangs in the inventory. I don't know which ones they were. But I would have hoped that if they had a flash, he would have popped it in there for Friberg. So that was a very disadvantageous. It was a gamble, basically. It didn't pay off. 14 to 14. Titan with 4 men over towards the bomb site, looking for a fast plateau harassment here from Scream. He's going to find Xizt through the corner, but not get the frag just yet. The nade, though, will do the job. Get Right coming in close with the Mag 7, and maybe these players here, and there are a lot of flashbangs coming in. One person's gone past, didn't see him. Xizt on the site now, getting taken down by allu. 3 versus 4. Still, NiP have 1 player over towards the A site, but surely they've seen the bomb now. 3 versus 2. The bomb is rotating away, and now Forest's position may pay off. Does he hear shox come up, or shox walks all the way? Surely he's going to hear the bomb. There's the information, but is he going to execute on it? He will now, and there's a second frag for Forest. So the gamble paid off this time for NiP, and they move to match point.
Yeah, they can pat the back at the finish. Orp King really saving them in that round. Those 2 kills were very impactful. And NiP just 1 away. 1 away. They got all the toys that they need to close this one down. Titan, 2 pistols, so they're looking at a fast round most probably here. As one of the strengths of those pistols is, being able to kind of run and shoot with them. It's not really the deal as much, but Tech9 absolutely. So once the smokes go away, you could expect Titan to just try to explode out of them. Oh wow, nice bit of tagging there. I don't know if shox will realize how much damage he did, but this is going to be a bit more cautious on some of these angles. And they have left SmithZz as well towards the A side of the map. So if NiP were to try to play for a push to preempt this, they would run into SmithZz. So here it goes. All the nades in the drop. Are they going to send everybody down in the drop? Here they go. Can Get Right hold. Only 1 frag. That might not be good enough.
4 versus 4. The bomb is in a precarious situation where they can stop rotations and people peeking. Down goes Friberg, but again, they could get caught unable to push the site. SmithZz going down as well won't help matters. 3 versus 3 though, and it's still all to play for both teams. Xizt. Can he not get traded here? No, he's not even going to get a single frag. RpK going to check the corner and take him down just quicker on the trigger here. So now we have the final NiP players on the wrong side of the door trying to get back into the B site, and I think overtime might be likely here, Dan.
Yeah, it's very probable in this situation, unless, once again, the finish up King goes huge with the AK. Oh, the snap was legendary there from allu. It's just 1 player left, Scream by the hut, and the bomb is starting to tick faster and faster. allu's only going to get 1 chance as Scream goes for the peak. And there he goes! He gets it with the spray! Is there time? He hasn't got a kit. He's looking for a kit. Oh, he picks one up. Oh my god, he doesn't have time. Oh no, allu. He did so much, but it's just not enough to prevent overtime. And that's going to be that. Wow. 15 to 15. So, the nature of overtime here at FACEIT Towers is 5 rounds and a half, starting with 16k. I am expecting a bloodbath. allu's on the verge of a 30 bomb here. Scream not too far behind. So these plays will continue on their respective sides. Titan will continue on the T side, NiP on the CT side. So we'll see who momentum favours in the coming round. Well, it's pretty impossible to predict. These guys are playing very close to one another, but they might be able to have spotted something now. But and one of the differences also we got to remind ourselves is the money. Usually that's going to help the CTs much more. But double up, shox and SmithZz. Who knows what kind of damage that will do.
Great Molotov by Existence to stop the boost coming in, but NiP will make the play to get right in there as opposed to otherwise, and that will be a nasty surprise for Existence, which will mean alarm bells for the Titan side as they're going to have to mount a defense now. The smoke will come in and Get Right will make his exit. Damage has been done and they will take that advantage and play on it. Exist, of course, with the 16k buy has gone for the auto sniper once again. So far I've only recalled him getting one frag per round of it. There's another one onto shox. See if he can do any more. Final Titan players, save for one, are rotating, pushing the A bomb site. They've got 2 CTs to contend with here. Forest with this flank could be dangerous.
It's a danger zone. It's a highway to the danger zone. In goes Forest. Oh, and he gets one though. And now we've got Get Right looking to pull out the save. He's going to pull up nice. He knows what's going on. The Shadow Daggers come out. And he goes for the pursuit. Bomb should be going down as soon as Scream can get there, but he knows he's being chased at the moment, which is quite funny. And Get Right also realizes that Scream knows that he's being chased, so he's going to switch up the angle a little bit. Almost finding that plant spot as Scream try to be safe, but RpK finds the shot to the side that will eliminate Get Rights. So first round going to Titan.
So you can see this is only the second round. Look at all the money that's disappeared on the NiP side. Very expensive to buy those auto snipers. Exist won't be doing it again. Doesn't want to blow his wad too soon. Needs to keep some of that wad of cash for upcoming rounds.
So boost up onto the tree position. Exist has been so prolific in that spot, I've got to say. I mean, that was the spot where he was able to defeat Solidifies' pushes from. And Forest is going to hold things down towards the A side of the map. NiP looking good. And I love how they're falling back towards A now. They get the first pick, they fall back, taking their advantage home with them. But that said, shox and Existence on B plat. They got other ideas, taking 2 frags and shifting things massively in the favor of Titan. But the problem is that 2 other players for Titan are far away, and Existence is on the bomb site. It's got no support. So that play was a little bit premature there. They got a little bit ahead of themselves with those 2 kills. And now Titans suffer because of it. The keenness. Overly keen, perhaps. And NiP just waits. They lay in wait. Forest head will be spotted there by Scream. And again, never a good situation. The splash getting tossed to the sky as Scream finds his way into safety, holding the A bomb site for his team. The approach, but Forest is known in this position, but not exactly where. Scream not looking in the right place. Forest will take him down. Oh, wow. Forest gets the second as well. No bomb to be planted. 1-1.
Bit of education for you there. A wad is the piece of wood within a shotgun shell which ejects all the ball bearings. Hence, blow your wad. Also means a wad of cash, as in a stack of cash there. 16-16. Of course, the buy will continue for both sides. 1 AWP, no auto snipers. Looks like Titan are ready for the execute towards the B bomb site. There will be 3 NiP players to contend with. Many M4A4s along with that AWP. Counter flashes coming in now, not in time to save Forest, who did so much work for NiP in the previous round. Spraydown coming through the smoke, going to yield no result. Stream taking down Friberg elsewhere. Look at how tagged these Titan plays are. This could all spin around very quickly, and indeed it will. 4 frags for NiP in a matter of seconds, leaving SmithZz alone versus 3. The bomb is down below him as well, and he's going to get absolutely wrecked by allu to allow NiP to take the lead here. These rounds are violent there.
Yeah, there's no telling who's going to come out on top in this series. Everyone from NiP is pretty much delivering and doing the job for them to do. Although in this match, Exist hasn't got as many kills, he's still in position and generally dealing enough damage in most of the rounds that he needs to. But I've got to say, Forest and allu are definitely the big players for me so far. shox is fast in again, and he'll get a quick shot onto Forest, and he'll keep pushing the angles. So he scans for a refrag attempt from the CTs, but it won't be there just yet. Get Right up on the tree position. He's lurking all the way across, and that's going to be enough to take down shox and eliminate that threat. And in taking down shox, they will realize now they can take the position, but there are no more Ts in the vicinity. It's tells them a lot right now. Especially now that they're down a player, they need to know where the attack is coming from.
Many Titan players lurking. Sound cues being given to Xizt, and that nade is going to run distraction. Xizt has not announced his position yet. 2 frags for him, and a 3rd one onto SmithZz. Great play by allu and Xizt, allowing allu to finish things off there as well. Lovely play by NiP. Again, that grenade being so distracting for the team. Xizt making the call. I hear footsteps. Grenade coming in to do the initial damage. Xizt letting one run past, finding 2, and then the 3rd. 18 to 16. The first team to 21 rounds will be victorious here.
So the orbs in the hand of NiP is many hands of NiP again. The allu forest combo. It's a strong one. More of a focus towards the A-long take at the moment as Titan hold on with. They have the bomb towards B, but it's kind of just holding on to position, whereas Titan are gaining position towards A-long. So that's the main focus at the start of this round. And Scream gets pop flashed in. These immediate positions can be quite hard to deal with, and they will find 2 CTs there eventually. Nice shot there from SmithZz. As Xizt down, Scream will try to push the issue, and allu's still there. He's going to take the shot. He's going to connect. The Tech 9 comes out. allu was not ready. He had a grenade in his hand, and actually he'll detonate anyway and take down SmithZz. So it is a trade situation, but the bomb has made its way across, and now it's shox playing the lurk, delaying, rotating them, splitting up the CTs. He will die, but his effort was not in vain. He's allowed a lot of time for Titan to set up on this A bomb site and get that bomb taken away. Existence with the shot as well, and he will get continued engagements. He's drawing a lot of fire here, but when will RpK strike? Taking his time. Yeah, he'll get the first spot, gives his position away. Oh, he still gets the shot on to get right, and Friberg jumps across. He'll find the finishing blow though, as RpK goes down. And he'll get the defuse as well, so Friberg will save the day. But that round was nuts.
Friberg had some good decision making in the drop zone as well. He tried to jump out of the window in order to help his teammates, but he couldn't make it in time, and he knows obviously the angle that the T was holding would be pretty much a guaranteed kill against Friberg. So he repositioned closer to the drop zone to make it a more awkward angle for the T. Then Forrest came in for the save actually, and Friberg staying alive there allowed him to clutch the round for his team. So very nice stuff.
I just realised that NiP got 4 rounds there.
Yeah.
I just at the end just clocked because the rounds felt so close, a lot of them, that we got a lot of bombs down and stuff like that. That I didn't realise that they actually took 4 rounds. So good on NiP in this situation, and that means they just need to win 2 more rounds and they will take the overtime. So good position for them, and they move on to the favourable side, which is the T side.
SmithZz, somewhat inspired by Xizt, has picked up the auto sniper in a similar position, with shox being the second rifler, the AWPer.
So it's a black gun, right? The black gun. That's what you call it, Chase.
Oh, I thought you said something in a foreign language, Dan.
No.
Oh,
I don't know any foreign languages. I'm British.
Fair enough. Definitely not French. The entire NiP team now headed towards the B site, but are Titan brave enough to push long A and find out the information for their team. Currently holding acute angles into the underpass and towards long. They're going to be out of position when this push from NiP comes in. Again, they've got the Molotov onto the tree position as well. Very studied are NiP on this map. Is it going to pay off for them? RpK to get the first frag.
Yeah, they've actually gotten a lot of ground, and no one's died for Titan yet. NiP, though, they're in good positions. Look at where allu is. He's just on this great vantage point. His teammates are pushing up in the front, so... Wow. Oh, do they know about SmithZz rather? I guess they do. It's going to go down. NiP are crushing in this round, but not for long. We've got Scream coming in at the end with the M4. Nades are raining in, and finally allu gets to play with that position. He's got Get-Right coming in from the back, of course. Take down shots.
From the burst.
Oh, great setup there right at the end from Get-Right and allu. And a much better executed B push than we've seen from NiP in some of the past rounds, and especially the game against Fnatic. Fnatic were much better able to delay NiP and really just cause them more or less to just stop the push, basically, and just kind of hang out, and that always ended up to NiP's detriment. But this time is a different time.
Titan require every single round now to take this 2-second overtime. They are unable to win in OT1 from this point onward. Forrest with a super fast frag onto shox, and NiP appears to be continuing the charge over towards the A site. Trades coming in now. Scream and Forrest going down. RpK soon to follow. It's SmithZz versus the rest of the world here. 4 NiP players charging towards DA sides, and he is coming in for the flank. How many can he get? Misses the shot onto Xizt, and that's going to be the match. NiP take it over Titan, 21-16. A slobbernopadan, a slugfest, which is another shotgun reference.
I was really impressed by NiP's ability to. I mean, they really kind of warmed up into the second half. They started to do a lot better, and especially into the overtime. The CT side from them was just way better. It's pretty awesome to see. I mean, NiP look better right now than they did last season, to be honest. If we're looking at the situation where teams are trying to counterpick them basically by just taking them to Cobblestone all the time, well, they're doing a pretty good job of holding on right now, because they had a 16-14 against Fnatic on Cobblestone. They just defeated in overtime Titan on Cobblestone. They could very well win the final match against HellRaisers on Cobblestone.
Indeed.
They played like this.
They're just gaining power. Can they go Super Saiyan in the final match, excuse me, of the European broadcast today? Week 4 of the FACEIT League, Stage 3, the final stage of 20. What year is it? 2015.
2015. I sometimes wonder that. I'm like, what a year is it?
Okay, so we're going to go to a break and then set up the final match of the day, which will be NiP versus HellRaisers on that same map, Cobble. See you in a few minutes.